We love you, National Design Mark.
I'll say it. I'll give it to him. But anyway,
Okay.
The dancing with myself thing, I thought when you were talking about that, I thought you were going into my prom, my high school proms. I mean, that's pretty much how things ended up there. Yeah.
Aww.
I know. It was one of those things, you know, just kind of lonely doing this in the corner. It was one of those. But anyway, here's your rush hour forecast. There's no rush hour tomorrow. I get it. All right. It's a holiday, but here's your forecast regardless because it's Sunday night. Bright sunshine tomorrow morning. A little bit of light wind for all the parades, all the activities that we have going on for Memorial Day tomorrow. Mainly sunny, a little bit humid. We're probably going to top out near 90 tomorrow. We'll be back into the 80s by evening, a little bit humid as well. Across the eastern half of the country, we've got high pressure in charge right now. That provides a lot of sinking motion in the atmosphere. We do have some storms not too far north of us. Looking north over Lake Erie this evening, you can see some of the dark clouds off of this. This won't affect us, though, as that flow continues from southwest to northeast. Out towards the west, this is where the action is. They're having just a rotten Memorial Day weekend out in the mountains. They've got lots of rain and a lot of mountain snow as well. Severe weather ongoing in the plains. Not going to affect us, but this is good for them. This is the latest drought monitor. Areas in red is where you have drought that's not going to go away anytime soon. This is where the rain and mountain snow is right now, so they could certainly use, especially going into the summer season in terms of some of those wildfire threats. As we go through time, this frontal boundary will eventually sink south over the area. It's not till Wednesday that we introduce rain. Until then, we've got a strong flow out of the south. There's record heat back towards Texas. All this heat continues to warm in that late May sunshine, so temperatures are going to continue to go up until we get that frontal boundary through. National Design Mart hour by our forecast tonight. We're back into the 60s. You notice we've added a little bit of humidity to the atmosphere that helps to keep us warmer, and that will certainly be the case tonight. We're up into the 80s tomorrow by 10 o'clock. We're up into the upper 80s by 1 o'clock, perhaps 90 in several locations. A lot of models saying low 90s. I'm going about 88, 89, depending on where you are in the greater Cleveland area tomorrow. Either way, hot and humid tomorrow. We'll be back only into the 70s tomorrow evening for lows. In terms of the mugginess, it'll be muggy over the next 3 days. Notice a drop-off, though, later this week. Refreshing air comes in here behind that front on Wednesday, and that will stay, it looks like, for the weekend. We've got our first hurricane of the eastern Pacific. Atlanta hasn't had anything yet. Hurricane season officially starts June 1st. You can see it's expected to head into Mexico, and then we'll have to keep an eye on this. Reason why, that energy comes out in the Gulf next week, and that may spin up a tropical storm in the Gulf that may head up the East Coast as of right now, and that would be about a week away. But meanwhile, your big picture look, here comes our thunderstorm chance on Wednesday. We'll see storms develop. Front sags south. Models differ on if this system moves through Thursday, so we'll put isolated storms in the forecast on Thursday. May end up being dry, though, and then next weekend looks great at this point in terms of rainfall. Our only chance is really on Wednesday. And you can see how much we've had on the year so far. Still a surplus Cleveland, Mansfield, Akron. That's good news going into summer. But overall, we could squeak out some rain, and we definitely need it here on Wednesday into Thursday. Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecast. Warm, and then it turns cooler and more refreshing on into the weekend. We stay very summer-like into next week.